Dear Diary, we've only known each other for a week, and I feel like I've known him all my life. There were no walls put up between us, like we've held hands and understood that we'd be partner in crimes our whole life. We're volunteering to teach art to tribal children in Vietnam next month, and we're going to change the world. Hi beautiful souls, it's Tan here today with another video in our Synastry series talking about Moon in Partner's 11th house. So the little diary entry earlier was written from the perspective of the house person and how they feel when someone's moon falls into this house. And I have made a video to introduce you to Synastry, as well as another video to kind of guide you through how to get a Synastry chart cooked up between you and a particular person. I'll leave a link to those two videos up there in the description box below. If you're not familiar with Synastry, you can watch that first and then come back and watch this video. So the moon in a house overlay is really showing a particular area of life in the house person's chart that the moon would like to nurture to the core, into fruition, as well as a place where the two people may be wanting to act out their irrationalities, their fears, their insecurities, or their security needs. So the intuitive nature of that particular house that the moon falls into is now gonna get more provoked by the moon person's moon being there. So this is really a place where the two people are relating to each other from a heart-felt space rather than the intellect or even the ego. It's kind of like, and I say this in all my videos, when you go shopping and you see this really beautiful bag that you would like to buy, but the bag is so expensive, but you're gonna buy it anyways because it has been handmade by a local craftsman who has poured his whole heart and soul into it. And it's special and it's unique, even though it's got little imperfections here and there. So the moon's irrational imperfections is being met with the house person in that particular area of their life. As well as this is an area of life where the two are going to move each other emotionally, whether that be a positive move or a more negative one. So the 11th house rules our hopes, dreams in life, our wishes. It rules the friends that we have, our acquaintances and friends. It's a humanitarian house. It is about fighting for a cause, giving something to the world. Groups, communities that we belong to, as well as, you know, studies, more scientific studies like maybe astrology or just science in general. When the moon falls here, the two people are going to be very good friends, first of all. And it is a fast, exciting, easy friendship. The moon person feels that it's really easy to approach the house person and to have some kind of interaction with them because they feel that they can be themselves. The thing about friendships is that when you're friends with somebody, we don't judge each other. We're not friends with somebody who we feel like is going to judge us, right? We're only friends with somebody who we can let our freak flag fly with. So in the qualities of friendship, there's tolerance, there's acceptance, there's understanding, you know, there's support. If the moon person feels that the way they express themselves is going to be met with all of these qualities, it's going to be really easy to break the ice. The moon person's going to let their guard down easily, showing their core self with honesty, without any judgments. But there is a really natural and authentic way that the two people relate to each other, whether that's a friendship or a romantic relationship. The moon person generally feels accepted by the house person. This can lead to a lot of trust between the two. It's like friendships. We trust our friends. We tell them our secrets. We share stuff with them. We gossip a little bit because we trust them. The moon person in this relationship, and this goes for both people, are gonna have a less subjective approach to problems and situations. They're gonna have a more objective, wide perspective understanding of each other's moon stuff, their irrationalities, their insecurities, their needs. So when they face a problem, like let's say possessiveness or jealousy, they can be a little bit more detached and approach it from a humanitarian perspective. They can be kind of like, okay, maybe we should research the psychology of jealousy. Maybe we should research the brain, how the brain works when people are feeling jealous. Maybe we should look at astrology to see what that says with regards to jealousy. So there is this wider understanding of unconscious psychological, human behavior. And that is really a beautiful thing to have in a relationship, because it really allows problems to get solved rather than getting bogged down, and we're getting all tiny and nitpicking on the details of our problems. We're not doing that here. We're adopting a progressive way. We're adopting an objective, progressive way of solving problems in relationships with each other. The moon person also can sense or instinctively feel the house person's, goals in life, their objectives, their dreams, and their hopes. And the moon person is going to nurture whatever the house person is trying to achieve in their life. They may even want to join forces. The two people can join together to fight for a cause, to better the society and humanity. Really understands the higher ideals of the house person. If the house person themselves have trouble with being able to pursue their goals in life, maybe they fear failure, maybe they fear judgment, the moon person can really offer that really nice support, that helping hand to the house person. The two people can have this more open-minded approach, allowing growth within the relationship. Even if both of them may have to drift apart from each other for a little while from time to time so they can grow individually, then so be it. It's kind of like, go and be yourself, go and do what you have to do and discover yourself, go and save the world. I may not be a part of it, but I still love you. I still feel good when I'm with you. So the house person's, perception of rebellion, individuality, authenticity is the same or very similar and in correspondence with the moon person's deeper security needs. And if you really think about it, that is kind of magical, because when a very personal planet like the moon meets a very individual house like the 11th house, it allows for both personal intimacy, closeness, and individuality, independence, rebellion. So the emotional spectrum is being expanded, and there's a lot to explore with regards to that. As opposed to, if the moon falls into a more personal house, then it's a personal planet with a personal house, so the emotional spectrum is, clustered here, rather than being more exploratory and widening up, if you see what I mean. The ultimate theme for having a moon in someone's 11th house is for both people to understand that friendship is one of the best foundations for a healthy long-term relationship, and that real love, true love, is when you and a particular person is willing to turn your focus outwards and offer something to the world together while still together. That is true love. So guys, that's my take on Moon in Partner's 11th house. If you have this with someone in your life, do comment below and let us know what your experiences have been. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. If you already subscribed, then thank you very much for coming along. I do birth chart readings, synastry, and relationship readings. All the information is on my website. You can check that out. And yeah, I'll be back with the next video, and that's going to be Moon in Partner's 5th house. See you soon, beautiful souls. Bye!